Okay, doctor, that is very enlightening. My second question, why is it important to consume plant-based diet or nutrition?
Okay, plant-based diet is very important for time being. In this era, we are actually very lack of nutrition. So, in the terms of that, plant-based nutrition is very highly utilized in this world. Okay, so when you take any type of vitamins, mineral, amino acid, other than that, micronutrient, macronutrient, all these nutrient and vitamin minerals is highest in plant-based diets. Okay, so if you take animals, you only can see certain source of nutrition only. But when you take plant-based fruits and vegetables, you get a lot of nutrition. Okay, so when you have a lot of nutrition, we actually, as a human being, we don't know what type of nutrition actually we needed. Okay, none of the scientific things can tell you, take your blood and tell you lack of this. And all these nutrition are daily basis changes. So when it daily basis changes, it keep on needed every day. So in daily life cycles, when you take a lot of nutrition, plant-based nutrition, we can see the nutrition from this plant will absorb to your body. Okay, so if you lack of vitamins, the vitamins will absorb into your body. If you lack of micronutrient, macronutrient will be given. So by taking lot of variety of vegetables and fruits, it will enhance the nutrition deficiency. It enhance the nutrition deficiency that currently affect your cells in the body. Okay, so human body is very simple. It needs nutrition to run. Okay, every cell needs nutrition. So if your 63 cell need nutrition, the highest nutrition, natural nutrition, you only can get from fruit and vegetables. Okay, that's why yes, consuming plant-based diet is very important to make you more healthier. Okay, people who take meat, they also complain that I am also healthier, but end up they also have a lot of problems because they are not eating a live cells. They are eating a dead cells.
Oh,
okay. When they are eating dead cell, because the animal, they are not eating the animal life.
Yeah.
We are eating a vegetable life. Even when we cook, it's only partial cook, partial life.
Yeah.
So we take the onion, we can plant back again. We take a potato, we can plant back again. We take any seeds or any grain, we can plant it back again. So because why? The cells are life. So we are live human. We need a live cells protection. So we need a live food to protect ourselves. Not the dead cell to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Dead cell is dead cell. It's already dead. So animal which is dead is no more value. Okay, mostly dead animal you see in the road, accident, whatever, they just throw away. It's not value. No value. Human being, when they dead, it's no value. I mean, cells are dead. When cells are dead, you have no value. But we are keep on eating the no value things with the nutrition from the plant to cooking. So end of the day, the nutrition from the plant is giving you the nutrition, the vitamins, mineral, not the cell itself. People always call that protein, cell is giving protein. You eat meat, you got high calcium. Actually, no. When the cell is dead, it's totally dead. Okay, that means when any animals die, we put it in a graveyard. We go and bury them. So, but nowadays we are eating it and we put ourselves as a graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay, to process it. So what we are doing? We are not doing the right things here. So plant-based nutrition actually very important to improve your health. Okay, so when you take good nutrition, a lot of plants, vegetables, fruits, it actually will improve your guts, digestion system. So when your digestive system need more fiber, when you more fiber given to your system, then you can have a more best colon system. You don't have a liver problem, you don't have a pancreas problem, you don't have a heart problem, because you are giving a system very light food in terms of vegetables and fruits. Okay, so the digestion scheme also, the body don't need to depress. The system don't need to stress up to digest. For example, when you take vegetables and grains, all these things, it up to take less than 1 hour to digest. Okay, that means the colon has a very fast digestion system. Okay, but maybe you are hungry earlier a bit more, but end of the day you are giving the system a clean food. Clean food. Okay. But secondly, but you see when you put animals, let's say you eat fish, it takes 2 to 3 hours. When you take chicken, 3 to 4 hours. When you take red meat, it takes 4 to 6 hours. So it means that when your system is take 4 to 6 hours to digest, you just think how stressed the system, how stressed is the gut, how stressed is the stomach. So that's why a lot of people when they eat a lot of red meat, they end up with colon problem, digestion problem, constipation, a lot of issue. Nowadays colon cancer are very highly utilized in Malaysia. Why? The first thing on the colon cancer patients you see, they are meat eaters. They are not veggie eaters. Highest colon problem, colorectal cancer, colon problem is come from the meat eaters, not from the veggie eaters. Because veggie eaters always giving fiber. Meat is not fiber. Okay, so that's why it's very important to become first things for improve the health of your gut. Second thing, the rich vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidant found in fruit, vegetables, okay, will actually lower down your cholesterol, will lower down your pressure, okay, will lower down your cravings, okay, to eat these too many things. Okay, when non-veggie people when to enter the restaurant, they try to crave food. I want to eat this, too many things. But when vegetarian enter, they think they just say the simplest food enough, because we are living, we are not living for eating. We are eating for live. Okay, so these are two different things. When you start to living for eating only, finish. I think your system will damage. So these are the things that we can reduce the stress in your mind. Okay, why stress? Because you don't crave anymore anymore. You don't think I want to eat the crab, I want to eat chicken, I want to eat. You don't care. But if a vegetarian, you just get a veggie with rice is enough.
Okay, so basically we're eating meat is just to
satisfy your mind itself. End of the day, after going back, after eating, I say I got stomach problem, bloated, this problem, so many problems, people calling me. Then I have to give them the enzyme from vegetable again, to process it again. So these are the things is happening. Okay, and also when you take a plant-based diet, it actually will lower down your body weight. Okay, if you see nowadays highest obesity in Malaysia. Okay, why this obesity happen? Because too many meat. Okay, meat type of products, meat and meat type of products. Meat type of product like you can see KFC, McDonald's, all the nuggets, sausage, everything is a meat type of product. All this meat type of product, when they create, they need a lot of chemicals to endorse it, to make it more, take more time, they preserve it. So you need more chemical to preserve it. So when you use the more chemical to preserve it, end up, you start to preserve your stomach. Okay? So your stomach also preserved, then no use. So it cannot digest properly. So in the long run, too many chemicals enter your body, it end up in disaster. Okay? And you see nowadays is cardiovascular disease, diabetes, pressure, a lot of cancers. Everything comes from when you see average people, vegetarian people is very less risk. But non-veggie people is high risk on them. Why? Because they are putting toxic on too much of this. Because most of the animal now feeding with lot of chemicals. Okay, and the breeding process is take long time. So to cut down the breeding process, short time they're using lot of body weight type of chemicals, so they increase the weight of the animals. Like chicken, it takes 40 to 60 days. You can see the chicken become 2 kilos, 3 kilos. Okay, but if you see kampung chicken, they just free range chicken. It only takes 1 to 2 years become 1 kilo. So the differences you can see why this differences is very high because of the demand. People are trying now eating too much of meats. When they start to eat too much of, demand is higher. So when demand is higher, the company should process the food as fast as possible.
Okay.
So in that terms, they have to use any way to make it fast because they want a profit. But end up, they earn profit, but you earn sick. Okay, you are a disaster to your body system.
So we are just spoiling our body.
Yes, it's spoiling your body. Okay, and you can see a lot of protein needed. Protein from animals actually is a saturated fat. All these non-utilized by the body fats. Okay, but you see nature-based or vegetable-based proteins is highly utilized by the body. Okay, so we need a natural source of protein and minerals, not the animal fats, not from the dead cell fats. Okay, I always call animals the dead cell fats because it's already dead. It's no value. So when no value, how you can help you? And every time when you want to eat something, you never send the cell to lab or check whether they got disease or not. You don't know. And lot of diseases nowadays comes from animals. You can see COVID also same thing. It's come from they say from the Metla, some people from the Catla. I don't know from where actually it comes. But the root cause is animals, that is confirmed. Okay, so many things. It's not that you can see salmonella, all these kind of things actually from the water. So the feedstock has been leaving, all this water from the feedstock is going back to the water. It is polluted everything. Okay, so that's why you see when you consume a plant-based diet, you are more healthier. Okay, when you are more healthier, you can think more, you can deliver more, you perform more, and you can live more time frame. Okay, I can see especially the temples, armies, all these things. When you go there, they are more than 80 years old now. They are 100% vegetarian. They are more healthier. They never go to gym to make themselves healthy. They just pray, they just do yoga, they just do things, and they eat naturally plant-based diet. And end up with no health problem. Okay, and simple problem. Nowadays you see 40 years kid, 30 years kid end up with heart problem, end up with diabetes, end up with low pressure. When you take their food, morning is a chicken KFC, evening pizza hut, all this kind of food that they taking more on what you call meat-based food, is end up all the cardiovascular, the blood vessel, everything is end up with the blood cholesterol, and this will make them more sicker. They're not healthier. Okay, if you take vegetable, fruits, all these things, your cholesterol also won't go up because you can eat fresh. Lot of vegetables and fruits can eat by fresh. Okay, it means it's very good for long term. Okay, people want to become vegetarian, so they simply cannot change to vegetarian. They say they're very hard. The mind is not giving them the chance. They always say they got a problem with mind. So when I see meat, I want to eat. But end up, they need to reduce their meat intake. In a food pyramid chain also, what nutrition people are talking. You can see in a food pyramid method, the highest is the vegetables, natural-based things, natural-based diet. Not animal they put in a higher content. Animal meat they put in a smaller portion. So in the same thing in a nutrition category, they only put a smaller portion for the meat, but higher portion to the nature, means that it's very important to be a natural-based diet. If they want to convert them to become a vegetarian, you can start from a small. Maybe you start from 80-20 rules. 80% more vegetables and 20% meat for a while. In long run, they can reduce to 50%, 10%, 5%, slowly become fully vegetarian. And it will end up the health for them. Actually, is worthy because the cost also cheap, the food also easily can get. No need to fight with anything. No need to go and ruin your mind. So for me, it's very important to become a plant-based diet. Okay, it will give you more lifelong cycles.
So we humans, we are actually meant to be vegetarian.
Yes, it's supposed to be meant to be vegetarian because that's how we have been created. So the nature is created for humans and living things to what you call animals, all these things to into the cycle. But when we eat all these things, we are cutting down the cycles. We are not balancing the earth. We are imbalancing the overall earth cycles.